Hey makeup friends, it's a purge. It's time for some spring cleaning. I went through all of my backstock makeup, my most often used makeup, all of my makeup, and I have a sack of stuff that I'm getting rid of. All of it is actually for sale on one of my Poshmark IDs, and I'll put that ID in my information down there. It is the My Stuff 0717 link. Okay, so here we go. I am always going through my stuff and constantly cleaning out, reevaluating, deciding, do I still like this product? Am I bored with it? Is it just not giving me the same feeling that it used to give me? Is it in fact not really good with my skin tone? I'm always trying stuff on, even stuff that I've been using for a while. And I did a recent one where I just kind of really got honest about stuff, and I said, hey, you know, some of this stuff I just don't need anymore. So this is the bag. I put it all in an Ulta bag. It is extremely heavy. So starting with highlighters, let's take a look. This is a Burberry highlighter I bought over the holidays. It is called Silver Shimmer. It's an illuminating powder. It is really nice. It's in a little velvet box or a little velvet pouch. And then it has a really cute little highlighting type brush. But I don't use it. I have things I like better, and this is just sort of an unusual color. I'll show it to you on. It is golden, sort of very light golden, but it has sort of a weird cast to the background, almost like a silvery, pewtery cast to it. I just don't use it. It comes out a little glittery on the skin when you blur it out like that, so I'm going to sell that one. From Fenty Beauty, I just never use this one, and it is so pretty in the package. This is the Kilowatt Freestyle Highlighting Duo, Lightning Dust and Fire Crystal are the two colors. One of them is very subtle. I mean, very subtle. Look at that. Very, very subtle. The other one's a little more glimmery, but they're very just sort of blah colors to me. They don't really pop. They're not that shiny. Just very subtle highlighters, not pow enough for me. Another highlighter I have is from Lancome. This is the Dual Finish highlighter. The color is Shimmering Buff. This is the lightest shade they have. Doesn't that look just shimmery and gorgeous? But I'm putting it on my skin and it's just sort of not doing anything for me. It's just not as shiny bright as I like it. You can use this one wet or dry. I have used it wet before. It's just not doing it for me anymore. I'm going to get rid of it. Here's a rose gold shimmering highlight, powder highlighter from Jouer. I went on this crazy Jouer kick a while back, and I was just buying stuff from Jouer left and right. And it's a good company, it's okay, but this color is just not doing it for me. It has sort of some little micro glitter in it. It is just kind of a dull color, especially on my skin. Little deep, little golden, rosy, and just not doing it for me. Foundations. I'm getting rid of some foundations. I've been crazy on the foundations lately. I'm just done with anything that does not work foundation wise, because there are so many good ones that I have and so many good ones out there that there's no reason to keep a foundation that doesn't work for me anymore. So in that vein, I'm getting rid of the Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue Tinted Hydrating Gel Cream. Color is Vanilla 02. This is just so almost invisible. It is very liquidy. It just has almost no color on the skin. Look at that. It's like a tinted moisturizer with almost no tint for me. Doesn't work for me. Somebody out there is going to love this because they don't really like to wear a lot of foundation. They don't really want it to be very visible on their skin. They just want a bit of a glow. I'm glad that it works for somebody. I'm sure it does. Makeup Forever. I bought the full size in this. I've only had this for 2 months. Bought the full size in this. The color is R230 and it is not my color. And I don't feel like I can take it back. I've used it once. I don't feel like I can take it back to Sephora after 2 months and say, you know, oh, it's not my right color. I don't know. I'm afraid they're going to say something bad to me. So I went in there and I finally did figure out what my right color is. I do love the formula on this foundation. Absolutely beautiful. Sinks right into your skin. It does not look like you have anything on your skin, but the color I need is Y215. I just found that out the other day. I went in there and looked it up. So just not the right color for me, and I've only used it once. Now, here is one that just breaks my heart. I hate to get rid of this. I just want to keep it, just to keep it. But it's like, why? Why keep something you're never going to use? This is from Chanel. This is the Sublimage Latent. This is the fantastic $135 foundation. Not fantastic for me, but this is the $135 foundation that has all of these skincare benefits in it, and it looks absolutely beautiful in the container. Look at that. It just looks like, let's just slather that on and it would feel good and it would feel cold, like cold cream on the skin. Has a fantastic Sublimage scent. Smells wonderful, but number one, I think it makes me sneeze. Number two, it is just another one of those barely there foundations that is just not giving me enough of a coverage to cover all my sun damage. I wish I didn't have all the sun damage. I wish I had not lived outside when I was a kid, but I sure did. Just not enough coverage here. I can't really get it to build very well. Plus, I think this shade is off for me. This is called Beige Rosé, and it's quite pink. And I've been using it, and it's just not, it's too pink. It's too pink for me, number one. Number two, I just can't really get it to build over my sun damage and my freckles. This comes with a little brush from Chanel. It has the little C's on the end. And this was how I was applying it. The only way I would ever dip into this stuff is with this clean brush and apply it to my face, so it is not full of germs or anything like that. Also from Too Faced, we had a Bronzed Peach Melting Powder Bronzer. I really thought this was cool when I first used it, but it's just not doing it for me anymore. I think I've used it like twice. I mean, look at that. I use this stuff in a video a lot of times and I just never use it again, so I might as well recycle it. So this one is called Toasted Peach. It's really cute. It smells good, but it is just a bit, I don't know, it's a cream to powder product, first of all. If you're rubbing into it, it does feel like a powder, even though it's kind of soft. And see, it's just too orange for me. I love, though, the goldenish sheen it has. I do love that, but it is just, it's too orange for me. MAC Pigment. This is a pigment color powder. I bought this, I think, 2 holidays ago. I think when they were doing all that Nutcracker stuff. This color is called Rose Pigment. Oh God, it's beautiful. But am I ever going to reach for that in my drawer with all my palettes and stuff? No. Am I ever going to use it? It is full. It's completely full, guys. I mean, I've probably tapped into it. I think I wore it in a video and tapped into it one time. So other than that, it's full. I had to refresh the glitter on my lips. I want a little glitter crazy today. If you're wondering what I'm wearing the Urban Decay Naked Heat on my eyes, and then I applied a little bit of the Cover FX Shimmer Veil. The shimmer veils are absolutely gorgeous. The color I applied is Amethyst, and I absolutely love those. I'm kind of on a mission to end up getting all of them. I put some in my inner corner too for brightening. On my lips, I had a little chunk of glitter right there, but on my lips I have Urban Decay's Back Talk in their Vice lipstick, and then I topped it with one of these Milani Hypnotic Lights. Color is called Luminous Light. These are so pretty. They're odd though, as lip toppers. They're odd. They're not a gloss. They're like a liquid with glitter inside it, and once that dries you're just left with the glitter, but the glitter kind of, you see, it ends up not glittering after a while. It sort of goes kind of dull. So you have to keep reapplying it, and that's what I just did. Milani is coming out with their own eyelid toppers, glitter toppers, and I'm so ready. I'm going to grab those as soon as they hit the website. More stuff from Jouer. I have a lot of 5 of their lip colors. Where's the other one? 2 of these are shimmer, and then the rest are matte. I was really into these deeper sort of matte liquid lipsticks when I went on my Jouer kick, and I'm over liquid lipsticks now. I just don't want to get any more of them. I don't mind wearing them and then putting some kind of topper on there to make them less dry, but I don't want to acquire more liquid lipsticks. I have a Murad Recovery Treatment Gel. I'm a big fan of Murad. I use a lot of their products. I bought this to sort of tone down sort of the redness that I get on my face, and it wasn't really doing that because I don't think that's what it's formulated for. I think think this is mostly formulated for if you've like had a procedure or a peel on your face, or you've had some kind of a freak out, your skin is freaked out, that this is sort of to calm it and to take the redness from that down. I'm trying to get it to where I can show you how little has been used. Right about there is where the line is. So anyway, this stuff was all incredibly expensive, but I just never used it. More stuff on the Purge. I do already have out there a Becca primer. It was that blurring primer in the light sort of peachy color. I do have that listed. And then these Touch and Soul eyeshadows. I went crazy and bought like all of them. I already have some of these listed. I may end up listing all of the rest of these. Now, all these minis I bought in a couple of different sort of mini packs where they had multiples in there. And I just don't know how to use these. I don't know how to use them to where to get them to look smooth on the eye. This one is absolutely gorgeous. This color is called Grace. And I have a lot of these already out there. I have a full-size one and a couple of minis already out there. I may be listing all of these. I'm having a hard time parting with them because they just look so beautiful, but then you put them on your eye and they're just not. They just don't work out. Now this one's not too bad. It is a metallic foil sort of liquid, and then the other end is a glitter, and you get this little paddle with the glitter on it, and you're supposed to somehow put the glitter on this foil, but then when you do that, it just ends up a lumpy, chunky mess. Look at that. I don't want that on my eyelid. And I've tried putting the glitter on with a brush. It's not really a glitter so much as it is just a shiny paste. I don't know. They just kind of drive me crazy. Some of the other colors are very streaky. It kind of dries hard. It kind of dries hard on your lid. I do have an Urban Decay lipstick. Lipstick is my vice, it was called. It was a lipstick palette. I have that listed out there. So purging so I can buy more, right? That's what I'm doing. I'm taking the money and I'm buying more stuff. So anyway, that's all out there. Okay, that's my Purge. There may be more. You never know. Sometimes I'll just look around and say, oh, that palette, I'm not using that anymore. That's gonna go. So you never know with me. But those two Poshmark IDs I have at the bottom there are the ones I used to sell my stuff on. So, and as you've seen, most of it I've barely touched. So you'll get good deals there. And thanks for watching again, you guys. And I had fun doing my Purge for you guys. So thanks for watching.